So today I am back with another YouTube video for you guys, and today's video is going to be about things I've learned over the past year, because as you guys know, if you go to my school, that we have 1.5 days left because we finish on Friday, and obviously we only have half a day on Friday, so that's why I'm saying 1.5 days. And we finish year 9 I finish year 9, and it's going to be obviously the 6 week holidays, and then I go into year 10. So I thought it would be a good idea to just say some things what I've learnt to do, and things what I've learnt that's not really a good idea to do over the past year. So the first thing is, when I'm at school, if you're struggling with your work, then go ask someone for help. I mean, if you can't ask your teacher, which I always struggle with, then ask your friend. I mean, I find it really hard to ask a teacher for help sometimes, especially if I think I don't know them as well, or I think that they're mad at me in some kind of way. Then I feel it's really hard for me to just go up there and say, "Miss," or "Sir, can I have help with this question?" Or if it's like easy work and I'm thinking, "Oh, I'm supposed to know this by now," then I'm scared to go up there and just say, "Can I have help with this work?" But I think me and my friend Kyria, we've both kind of struggled with this, and I'm pretty sure she won't mind me saying this because I'm not going to go into detail, but we've both learned that we can help each other out in different things. Like, she can help me out in science because she is just science mad, so she can help me out in science. And apparently I'm good at maths, so apparently I can help her out in maths, and it just helps like different ways. So if I'm struggling in science, then she obviously always knows the answers, and if she's struggling in maths, then apparently I know the answers. I don't know if that's true, but yeah, apparently I know the answers to some questions in maths. And then if we're like in a lesson and we both don't get it, then we've done this thing a couple of times where we try and work it out together, and we try and figure it out together, and then our last option would be go to the teacher. But I think I've really learned that I can obviously ask my friends for help, because when I first started secondary school, I thought that if I ask my friends for help, then they're gonna think, "Oh no, you're just gonna copy me. You can't help. I can't help you do this. You should know it." And bear in mind, I only had one friend when I moved to secondary school, and I'm not even her friend anymore. And now I've got not a ton of friends. I haven't got loads of friends, I wouldn't say, but I've got a few close friends, which I'm really glad I've got close friends, because I'd rather have a few close friends and then a bunch of fake friends, and then you just lose all your fake friends, when I really think that I'm going to be with my friends till probably college, going back on college, and like further on to my life. And so yeah, I think it's really good that if you are struggling with like asking the teacher for help, then try, I keep burping every single video, try and ask your friend. If you don't sit near your friend, then if you can do some of the work, and then maybe at break or lunch, you see your friend, so then go to them and ask for some help then, and say, "Well, do you get this work? Can you try and explain it to me more, because I really don't get it." And then the next thing, number 2, the second thing what I've learned is, don't be afraid to take on new choices. And I've been through a lot of choices and a lot of changes through this past year, a lot. And I think that mainly I've been scared to do most of them. And yeah, not all choices and not all changes are going to turn out good. But like, I think I've learned not to be scared about doing certain things. Like when I first started going to the counselling, I was nervous whether should I go to that counselling because my other counselling didn't work, or will they understand me? And I got nervous about that, and then I decided to go, and they've actually been a really good help. And then when I changed counsellors, it was really like frustrating, because I was like, well, I've got to know this person. Well, what about if the other person, she doesn't like me? What about if she criticises me? What about if she doesn't get me and she shouts at me? But I took that opportunity, and I went and saw this new counsellor, and now I've got her and I've had her for quite a while, and she's really nice, and she's none of those things. She doesn't shout at me, she doesn't criticise me. She's really nice and she understands my problems really well. So I'm glad that I took that chance on, or that change, would you say? A chance or a change? I'm not too sure. Another thing, like another change what I've been through in the 6 weeks, not 6 weeks, like this year, is that never to be afraid to like pick something your friends are not picking. And people might be thinking, what are you talking about, Beth? Well, I'm talking about options. I mean, we pick our options in year 9 and then we do them in year 10. I don't know if we do them in year 11, I'm not too sure, but I know we pick them in year 9. And I really wanted to pick all the things what my friends were picking, because I thought, well, if I don't pick them with my friends, then I'm not gonna enjoy them, because I'm not gonna be with my friends. But now I feel like I'm glad with the choices I've picked, because I mean, I picked geography, and one of my friend Kim, I think she's in geography. Then all my friends are in history, because you either have to pick history or geography. And then I picked media and childcare and ICT. And I think ICT is the one where none of my friends are in, which I was kind of nervous for that. I can't speak. Nervous for that, but now I've kind of got to it. Well, I don't have to be in the same as my friends. It's what I want to do when I'm older. Like the things what I want to do when I'm older will be different to the things my friends want to do. And if I just do the things what my friends want to do, then I don't think that I would get the best opportunity in life. So I kind of like that. So big thumbs up to that. This third thing what I want to say is a thing when I'm like on YouTube. And this is probably going to be the #1 thing what everyone's talking about lately, because I know everyone's been getting it on YouTube, and that is hate. Like, you are going to get hate on YouTube, and that's going to be things what every YouTuber gets. I mean, Zoella gets it, Anna Ciccone Jolie, she gets it, Ciccone Jolie's gets it. I bet every single YouTuber you've watched, they've got hate. And I get hate from YouTubers, so, well, not YouTubers, but I get hate from people on YouTube. And I think everyone's going to get that, because there's always going to be that one person out there who's going to criticise you, and they're going to be mean to you. And at first, when I remember I first got my hate comment, like my first ever hate comment, and it was on my makeup video what I did. I think it was either my first or second video, and clearly I didn't know how to put my makeup on properly, because I only just started out in makeup, so I put the wrong things on my face, and I obviously rubbed it in. I didn't choose the right like tone for my skin, and I got a comment saying, oh, you're not supposed to rub that in, or I think that's a bit too dark. And that was really my first hate comment, and for that, when I saw that, I felt really upset, and I thought, well, why is someone doing that to me? Why does someone have to like put a hate comment on my video? But now I've realised that I get more positive comments than negative comments, and it's just useless. Like, in my opinion, it's useless that people like get to someone by their feelings, and they just think, oh yeah, I'm going to get to them and hurt them, and that's going to make me happy. And it's just confusing how people can think that. Now, the last thing I'm going to say what I've learned is never to be scared when talking to a teacher. And by this, I mean talking to a teacher about your problems, whether it's mental health problems or problems you're facing at home or outside of school. Never to be afraid to talk to your teacher, especially if you have like a safeguarding teacher, because they would have heard it all before. 9 out of 10 times, if you say something, they would have heard it before, and they won't be too shocked. And I made a really big step the other week when I had to do this thing, which I'm not going to say what it was, but I couldn't do it. So then I did it. Well, I told my safeguarding teacher all about it, and it just felt good to obviously get it off my chest. And now she knows it's passed on to another person who I was meant to tell before. And yeah, it feels like I don't feel scared talking about it as much to my teachers now as I did before. I mean, I still, when I'm like really upset and really down, I still feel scared to speak to teachers, but not as scared as I used to, if that makes sense. So anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below some struggles what you've overcome in this year, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm currently at 71 subscribers now and I really want to get to 100, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't, because that would be really happy for me to see. And yeah, make sure to share this video with your friends and family, and make sure that if you ever want to chat, just comment down in the comments and I will message you on either any of our social media sites if you want me to message you. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!